Independence Square is burning tonight, and in it they're singing the national anthem. Even as the Berkut, Ukraine's notorious riot police, advance slowly towards them. They've told women and children to leave the square. They believe the crackdown is coming. The police are moving forward into the square behind water cannon, the protesters throwing Molotov cocktails in response. The authorities had warned they would restore order using all means. Tonight, that operation has begun.
The protesters are attempting to defend their positions here with fireworks, the police responding with stun grenades and huge numbers pushing forward slowly but surely into this camp now. The remains of what were the protesters' tents burning in front of them.
Earlier, the headquarters of the President's party were stormed and set on fire. Molotov cocktails were thrown inside. The occupants tried to defend the building. Some officials escaped, but only just. Across town, protesters had tried to get to Parliament. They were halted with 100 yards to go. The protesters threw stones. The police responded with rubber bullets and tear gas. There were several fatalities and dozens of injuries, many of them caused by stun grenades. The violence is the worst for 3 weeks, and the opposition has now renewed its demand that President EUUkraine stand down.
I am appealing to the President of Ukraine. He bears all responsibility. He has all power in the country now. I am convinced that only he can solve this problem. That's why I'm appealing to him as the President of Ukraine. He should call early presidential and parliamentary elections. I'm convinced this will lower the temperature in the society.
But it has rarely been higher. The death toll is climbing, the mood of potential compromise of last week gone. This bloodshed has only hardened positions. The trouble began after a delay on a parliamentary debate about reintroducing the 2004 constitution. This would give more power to Parliament, less to the President. The delay caused scuffles in the chamber and protesters to claim he was reneging on a deal. The President, who was being financially wooed by both the EU and Russia, chose Russia. Much of the east of the country supports that decision. The industries there are geared to eastern markets, but the west looks towards the EU and the Americans. So far, the opposition has not mustered the numbers required to force him out. America is far away, Russia is near. The country divided, the fight for its future ongoing. The UN Secretary-General has called for restraint and dialogue. There is little evidence of either here tonight.